What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing fantastically today. We have quite...
Thank you!
Thanks, Dad. We have quite a special video planned for today. Some of you might remember back in April, I made a video about the vehicle that is behind me, which is a 2018 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport, lifted 6 inches and on 35-inch total wheel tire combination. But before we get too far into this video, guys, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and excuse the dog in the background. And if you have any comments, anything that you'd like to help me understand more about this truck or about off-roading, anything that could contribute to the video, please go ahead, leave those in the comments section. Let me know how my videos can improve and how I can improve my knowledge about trucks, cars, anything really, off-roading in general. So yeah, let's get into the video. Back to the truck. All the modifications on this truck are installed by a dealership approved shop, and so everything is also under warranty. And of course, I am going to do a detailed overview of all the stuff on the vehicle this time, rather than just kind of talking about it and not actually really showing you guys anything. But first, let's kind of see some of the things that this truck can do just hanging out in my grandpa's backyard. Alrighty, we've got a field, a log, and a lifted Tacoma. Let's see what happens. Not even a problem. So this field is a bit muddy right now, so you have to be a little bit careful with throttle control and and the like. He just got it detailed, so he doesn't want it to get muddy.
Remember, it's a mall truck.
He just admitted it's a mall crawler. Out of his own mouth. What was that you just said, Grandpa?
Not a mall truck.
It's not a mall truck?
No.
You sure? I thought you just said it was.
Some people might. But they've never been off-road.
Some of them might. Alright, let's see if you can go straight over. Not even an issue. We are currently in 4 low.
And that's how you go over stuff.
Which is the best mode for crawling, obviously.
Duh.
Yeah, that's good. Yep. The wheels are 20s, and obviously the tires, well, I guess I'll just show you the actual dimensions of the tires. So as you can see right there, 35 by 12.250 R20 LTs. So basically 20 inch, that's what that is right there. 35, that's the total combined, and 12.5 inches wide. Pretty simple. They are Toyo Open Country Extremes, and I don't actually know the wheels, or if they're actually multi-piece, or if they just have rivets in them to make them look cooler, so I'm not going to pretend that I know that right now. If I do know that, of course, I will get back to you. We've got a solid fold 2.0 bed cover, Pro Comp ES9000 rear shocks, the standard Toyota rear differential, their auto LSD system, bone stock exhaust. Interestingly, if you look through the wheels, Toyota decided to go with rear drum brakes. That's not progress since like even my truck. However, you do get these nice steel discs up here in the front. And then there's this interesting Toyota Safety Sense front emblem. A lot of people commented on the last video that I made about this vehicle saying, oh, well, I thought the Toyota Safety Sense sensors didn't work with any lift higher than 3 inches. Well, that is not the case. They still work fine on this vehicle, so I don't know what dealerships are doing. We've got some NFAB running boards, step boards. As I said, it is a TRD Sport 4x4, however, it does not have a locking rear differential, so some people would call it actually a 4x2, even though power can go to 4 wheels.
It is a V6 as well. I believe it makes around 276 horsepower at the crank. That's the official Toyota rating.
It's got this handy rear backup camera.
On the inside, we've got some WeatherTech.
The controls for the door are pretty straightforward. You got the typical window controls, window lock, actual lock and unlock, and then the mirrors. And of course, the door handles are pretty typical standard plastic chrome. It does have analog gauges, however, that center display, when you are moving, does display your current speed. And the steering wheel controls are actually pretty useful. You've got radio control, voice commands, a mode button, you can answer or decline phone calls, and then just other generally useful things. Alarms, this is for navigating the menus, I believe, and of course there's a horn right here. This is an automatic transmission truck. It has park, reverse, neutral drive, and then a standard mode where you can shift up and down. I believe it is just a torque converter setup though, so that really isn't especially notable. Handbrakes right here, I've got that pulled right now. It is a push button start. You've got 3 different drive modes: 2-wheel drive, 4 high, and 4 low. And you do have to push the button to switch between those. You have mirror defrosters, that's a really useful feature. Hazards, of course, AC controls, all that good stuff. A 12-volt power port, USB and aux switches up under there. Come on, camera, focus. It's got a connection to different radio sources, and then it has the infamous Toyota ECT power button, just like my truck has. Honestly, I don't really notice much of a difference when I use it, but if I have the opportunity to, I will. And then we've got the infotainment system itself. It is a touch screen, and it's got a power and volume button there, and you can tune and scroll with that button over there. AC vents all around the cockpit, generally pretty useful. Passenger controls are relatively similar to the driver, except they can only control their own window and lock. That's, again, standard. Glove box is lockable. And guys, if you did enjoy this video, please go ahead, leave it a like if you have not already, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already again. And share this video with your friends. Show it to them, and if they're thinking about getting a 6-inch lift on their truck, make sure that you direct them this way so that they can get some information about how it looks, how it works, you know, just that kind of good stuff. This camera's quite a bit heavier than the one I normally use. If you guys cannot tell, I'm kind of trying to get used to this. It's interesting. And guys, let me also confess to you that I don't know everything there is to know about trucks and off-roading and lifting things and everything. So if there's any information you want to share, please go ahead, leave it down below in the comments section and help everybody understand a little more about this truck that I can't explain, because I can't do the whole thing justice. I understand that.
Can you say leave a like? Huh, buddy? Can you say leave a like on the video? No, we're just gonna be quiet. Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.